This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez. We are going to talk today about what's happening in Ukraine. We're joined right now by a journalist who's written extensively in The Intercept, a reporter who's looked at the role of neo-Nazis in the war. The Ukrainian-born journalist Lev Golenkin is also with us. He recently wrote a piece for The Nation headlined, "The Western Media is whitewashing the Azov Battalion." The piece looks at the neo-Nazi roots of one of Ukraine's most heralded paramilitary forces. Earlier this month, Turkey released 5 former Azov commanders who are being held in Turkey. They flew back on a plane with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Meanwhile, The Intercept recently detailed how an anti-Putin Russian militia that carried out attacks inside Russia in May is led by a neo-Nazi who's maintained links with American neo-Nazis. That piece was written by Ben Maku, a national security reporter who used to work as a correspondent for Vice News Tonight. Ben's also just written a new piece for The Intercept about an American Army vet wanted for murder in the United States who escaped to Ukraine to fight with the Right Sector, an ultra-nationalist Ukrainian militia. We're going to get to that in a moment. But Lev Golenkin and Ben Maku, we welcome you both to Democracy Now! Ben, I want to talk with you about the piece that you wrote, Russian Militia has links to American neo-Nazi and anti-trans figures. Why don't you lay out what you found?
So the leader of the Russian Volunteer Corps, Denis Kapustin, is this well-known neo-Nazi figure, not only in Europe, but he also came to prominence in the United States when he hosted a podcast in 2021 with a man named Rob Rundo, who is the founder and leader of the Rise Above movement.